Hey y'all, I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment, okay? It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. Welcome to any new subscribers, okay? I'm so happy to have you. Welcome to the fam. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Pisceans here family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so my dog pooped on the carpet and then he ran under the couch and hid, okay? And he just came from outside, so he had the opportunity to go poop, okay? So I feel like that's kind of symbolic, okay? Like somebody could be trying to stir things up, with the Seven of Swords energy, somebody being very sneaky. Because, like, at first he was following me around and then he just disappeared from behind me. And when I walked around, when I walked out of the kitchen, the poop was right there, but he was nowhere to be found, okay? He was under the couch and he'll bark, but he won't come from under there because he think I'm going to make him go in his room. So that's like symbolic, that's like throwing the rock, hiding your hand type of energy. Like, I don't know. I don't know how it really fits in. Also, my notes are like Jamaican food, jerky, oxtails, and M Street. Okay, somebody's name could start with an M. Or you could be Jamaican, or somebody else could be Jamaican, or you could just really like Jamaican food, or you could really like, like beef jerky, different types of jerky, okay? Your crown chakra is like really strong at this time, okay? So you need to really listen to yourself when it comes to being around certain people. I feel like these sneaky people, like they see you, okay, with the Six of Wands under that, they see you, baby, because you got the key at this time, okay? You can do anything and everything that you want, and I think it's causing anxiety in the people around you, okay? Yeah, we got mind shatter. I feel like they tried to shatter your mind so that you wouldn't have access to this ancient knowledge the way that you do. But you already cut the cords with these people that was trying to do this karma transfer. Like right now, they're just empty vessels, kind of, like they're saying they're in such mental disarray because of the mind shadow spell. I said the mind shadow spell. That's interesting. But I meant to say because of the mind shatter spell. But maybe they did some sort of mind shadow spell where, like, I'm hearing like unnecessary shadow work. Like you healing from things that were like planted. Like you're healing from things that are like planted shadow energies. But the more that you strengthen your anti-Karana bridge, the more that you kick those types of things out. And when you cut the cord, you made it hard for them to do these mind implant things that they was doing. Somebody was really playing with your head in a major way for a long time, okay? But what's going on with them right now, Spirit? Beautiful Ascended Masters. This is an Ascended Masters reading, okay? I don't know if I said that or not. So, we got Cosmic Gateway, okay? It says insecurities, connection with others, and refocusing, okay? And see how she's coming into balance, and this light is coming down into her crown, okay? And this is what we're really talking about. You kicking somebody out of your energy because you're so in alignment and you're so balanced between your light and dark. You really know what is going on with you. But I think that you could have been struggling with a lot of insecurities that you have managed to heal from. But a lot of that they're saying was like mirror spells and like, just this, it said mind shadow. That's what they said, mind shadow spells, okay? It says power of presence, a power struggle, unlock your potential and authenticity, okay? So it's like this journey has been kind of a power struggle for you, but now you're seeing things from this higher perspective. Like this fire is burning bright within you, so like really don't doubt yourself. I know I say that all the time, but like that's really what they be saying. Like, do not doubt yourself, okay? And then we got Cathedral of Light at the bottom of the deck, and it says stubborn attitudes, and it says extending the olive branch, and it says artistry, you know. I feel like you're not the stubborn attitude, you know. I feel like you could be dealing with people outside of you who have really stubborn attitudes. Like they really don't want to accept you for who you are or where you are, you know, but they still want to like act like they're extending this olive branch to try to make things right with you. But I don't feel like that's even your concern, you know, like I don't feel like this is something that you even really worried about. Like you don't just spend your time like more, you're more so trying to figure out like what is up with me, you know what I mean? What's going on within me exactly? Giving yourself the right energy medicine at the right time. It says sensuality, devotion, celestial fertility, and deep rest. This is what you have been on. What's going on outside of them? We got liberation, baby, because you're free. You're free as a bird, my love. I seen Judas, okay? Definitely some traitorous energies going on. I see crystals. Babalawo, okay? It says the father of all secrets, a servant of Ifa and the deity Orunmila, well versed in ritual medicine and the history of Yoruba tradition. Somebody could have been using this like in a negative way, like calling on the Orisha and trying to curse you in some sort of way, doing something with crystals, okay? Natural elements used to promote physical, emotional, or spiritual healing, but also everything can be used for negative things too. It's all about your intention. The thing that you use, or you know, the candle that you light, or whatever it is that they do, is not the thing that is evil in that, you know. It is the energy and the intention that they set to do with that thing that makes it an evil thing, you know. So that's why I feel like it's such a thin line between like, you know, what's positive and what's negative with with the tarot world, you know. It's like none of it is positive or negative. It is just the people who are doing whatever it is that they're doing, or, you know, setting whatever intention that they're setting that makes it a negative thing. And I feel like while you're over here setting all of these positive intentions and trying to do the best thing that you could possibly do, this person's over here trying to find out all of your secrets. But I feel like, you know, Arumila backs you. So if they were calling on Arumila to try to, you know, be like this master of divination and find out your secrets and ruin your future, they called on the wrong energy, okay? Yeah, look, upside down. I part the deck on, okay? It says enemies being turned on their heads for coming against you, plots, schemes, and attacks blowing up in their faces, reversals, okay? So somebody tried to do something recently that got reversed in a horrible way, and this is why they're in anxiety and being very sneaky. Like I said, they took that shit on the carpet and then they went and hid up under the couch. Okay, look, this incubus succubus energy. It says a demon that seeks to have sexual intercourse with sleeping victims to steal their energy. These demons may also possess people as well. So this could also be someone who like is very sexually active, I'm just gonna say. Okay, because that's how they like do it. But also that's like X energy or whatever. But you know, sex magic doesn't always have to include you, you know. I'm hearing like they can take something of yours, you know what I mean, and wear it while they, you know, have this is what I'm really hearing, okay? If they can take something of yours and wear it while they're having intercourse, and that's the same as like that's like they can do sex magic on you, okay? It's just easy. They don't even, they can look at a picture of you and do these types of things, okay? They just really don't even need you. But they're looking for some sort of entry point, okay? To tap into your energetic source, you know? Because you are literally the threshold between the spiritual and the physical realm, And it's a caution needed. That's what they needed. They needed to have some caution, okay? They need to take caution when they're trying to enter into your energy, because your energy is not a game, okay? You are not something to play with, baby. You are something very powerful. So if you were having a little bit of issues or feeling like, this is harder than usual, you were breaking some very heavy energy off of you. You had to separate from, like, I'm seeing like the thickest cord ever, like, you had to like saw through that damn cord. But baby, you uncorded yourself from this person or whoever these people are. Somebody could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, there's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I heard anybody, could be anybody. i'm just I'm just playing though. But it does just sound like so general, which is giving me like, it's giving me like group energy, okay? We got time to heal, linking with spirit, the divine source. I dropped the deck, so I'm just looking at whatever is I can see. Okay. I got sitting in the power, so you could be doing a lot of meditation, or you could need to do a little bit more meditation. I got moments of gratitude. I feel like you've been giving the gratitude up, and that's why you were able to break this off of you in such an amazing way. But I also got creating sacred space, and I really get the feeling that you don't spend much time, like you maybe don't have a sacred space, like maybe you just, you do make the space sacred when you're trying to do something at the time, but you don't have like a specific place where you go all the time. And maybe you might need that a little quiet spot that's just yours. We got the divine source right here though, and we got thought power under that, okay? So like I said, your crown is amazing. The things that you think of is just really not a game, okay? Like, and you might think that you have conversations with yourself or whatever, but like you really be talking to spirit, okay? You really be talking to spirit. I really get the feeling that you also be feeling like a little crazy sometimes just because of the way spirit communicates with you. But I don't think like you really have to worry about that. Don't worry about what people think. Just enjoy the connection that you have with the divine. I feel like you can hear them very clearly. It says the divine source, spirit, is an infinite, expansive source of love that you can access at any time using the power of thought, prayer, or a breathing meditation. A practicing medium should constantly seek advice and guidance from the divine source, which is always there for healing and support throughout one's life journey. Often referred to as the white light, the divine source is a positive healing light that can energize, cleanse, and strengthen your connection with spirit. This energy can also be used in support of graceful intentions and manifestations in all areas of your life. Be proactive and set aside time every day to connect with this loving light. The healing properties of the white light can increase awareness of your spirit self and amplify your abilities as you let the pure stream of white light energize you, as though you're bathing in a waterfall of unconditional love, joy, and strength from the divine source. To connect with the divine source, you can use this technique of sitting in the power of your own beautiful light. Breathe into your heart center, and as you focus on the power of your breath, allow your consciousness to form a link with the divine source. Let the white light surround you and purify your spirit and energize you as each ray of light heals and nourishes every aspect of your being. Don't forget to share love and gratitude in return for the blessings received, okay? And it's funny because the partnership card to that is sitting in the power. It's right here. No, that ain't it. Hold on. Let me find it. Ah. So it says, When learning to connect to the other side. So you might be learning to clear up your mediumship abilities. Like I said, you hear very well. You could be feeling the energy of the spirits around you, okay? Picking up certain energy on the outside of you. It says it's essential that you make time to get to know your own spirit. If you've randomly pulled this card, then spirit is calling you to take time now and sit in your own power. It's time for you to consciously focus on your own inner light and tap into the unlimited spiritual power within you. Okay? So that's what's going on with you. And I feel like that's a big reason why these people are trying to get into your energy. Like, they want to know your secrets. They want to, like, literally understand how to do it, or how to, like, how you work. How do beings like you work, okay? On some science experiment type shit. Like on the show, they be hiding that they got powers because they don't want to end up in a lab, okay? What's a cosmic gateway in the power of presence? We got the angels of balance. So just like continue to keep this balance up. You definitely are in a balanced and aligned place, okay? So don't feel like you're doing anything wrong, because like when you can hear, okay, when you are a medium, like it can be a little foggy, like I said something to Archangel Michael, and then it was like, it was chatter, okay? It was like chatter on the radio, like multiple energies talking, okay? And then I waited, and then I heard what he said loud and clear, okay? So there's something very specific about that, about you realizing that sometimes you do hear what spirit is saying, but you don't understand it because there's multiple energies talking, and that's why it's important to pinpoint what energy you want to communicate with at that time, because whatever guides are around you are going to answer that question that you just asked, okay? So it's best to be specific. Like I talk to Archangel Michael specifically a lot because I know that, like, I don't know, it's something about like his energy, or Raziel also. I like to talk to both of those energies because I know, like, that they're always going to be, you know what I mean? Like that energy, I know I can trust, is what I'm trying to say, over everything, over, I mean, other than God and Yeshua, like there's just, that's my point though. There are specific energies that I communicate with regularly that I know I'm always going to get a clear answer from. But sometimes, if you're talking to like your ancestors or whatever, there will be a lot of chatter. And a lot of people like send messages to me also, okay? Like, it's really crazy how it is, and I feel like they're having me say this because I think that you could be going through this. And this is why it's important for you to really have that sacred space and to like try to tap in and keep that balance as much as possible. Because I feel like people could definitely be trying to send in some sort of thoughts or some sort of energy at you. And you probably could really feel that. And also, when things like that are going on, that's when the chatter is really overlapped, because it's like your entire spiritual team is trying to communicate with you at the same time. Okay, this is what they're really saying. What's cosmic gateway and the power of presence? Okay, look, seventh chakra, the crown chakra. Okay, with Archangel Uriel. So you can call on Archangel Uriel to help you with that, to ask for a more clear channel, to ask that, you have to tell them, okay, like, could you guys just tell me one at a time? Could you just make it very clear and precise so that I can understand what you're saying, at least until you get the hang of it, because I feel like sometimes it's like a whole conversation going on, you know what I mean? Like, and I can like do a little bit more as far as like, the different energies communicating with me at once. But at first, it was like crazy, okay? And I literally felt crazy, and I just really didn't have any control over that. So I feel like the Ascended Masters are really wanting to help you to like clear your channel up a little bit more. Just, and also for you to realize that your crown chakra is advancing at a very rapid rate, and that's why it's important for you to like keep your energy, like keep your boundaries intact real good at this time, okay? Yeah, we got anxiety. You could be feeling a little bit anxious also, but it could be the anxiety of the sneaky people outside of you trying to access your secrets and your energy or whatever, using the same type of natural products you do, like crystals. That's what I'm pointing at, you know. They could be using crystals. That's what I really get. And plus, it came out in the overall energy. Like, they are trying to use whatever crystals you use, okay? Trying to use whatever tools they think you use, okay? We got the magician and the mirror. Trying to copy the beautiful balance that you have within and using that as a way to like suck out your energy, but it's really not working because of the way you're tapped into the divine source and you're experiencing this amazing crown chakra upgrade. So you're highly protected anyway, but definitely during certain upgrades and things like that, because your energy is just a little bit more vulnerable, and this is something that your guides really understand. And also, nothing happens by accident, so like they know exactly when to like, you know, give you certain uploads and things like that, okay? What else? We got strategy, okay? Like there is a plan, you know, that they have for you, but also the people outside of you are constantly trying to come up with some sort of strategy on how they're going to access your energy, and they just really can't, you know. So just trust your guides and just know that like there is a fucking plan here, okay? We're not they're not just out here, you know, like just making things up. Your Akashic records, your inner map, it is the most accurate thing ever. And that's why I say that if you laugh at the people outside of you that are still on that type of stuff, laugh at it. I mean, pray about it first. Pray for the best of them. Pray for their healing. Pray for their growth. But after that, know that it is just a funny thing that happened to you in the past, you know, that you healed from and that you forgave the other people involved from. So now you can laugh and enjoy your past and not have to look at it like it's some sort of sore. So just know that like when those people do those types of things, that they're just helping you, that shit is already expected and built into the journey. And all you have to do is start to learn the lessons from those situations, and life becomes a whole lot more easier and happier, you know. And I think that this is something that you really have figured out. It, like you've noticed it, but still you're having a hard time like just accepting that in the moment, you know, which I understand because some lessons are harder than others, you know. What's a cosmic gateway in the power of presence? We got financial constraints, but I feel like they're saying like your something about your anxiety holding up your money just a little bit, you know, because of like these strenuous energetic upgrades that you're going through, you know, and then it's causing a lot of anxiety. You have regular life things that could be causing a little bit of stress, and it could be like slowing down your finances just a little bit, you know. But just don't worry, you're in the middle of integrating, and that energy is going to smooth back out for you in a little bit, okay? I feel like that was like a weather report for real. So okay, that was a weather report. Okay, so you could have just had like a little bit of a storm, you know. You could be having some sort of tower that could be that financial constraint is a part of, you know. But don't worry, like your money's going to improve too, just like your gifts within you are improving. In fact, your money depends on the energy that's going on within you. So when you go through an upgrade, you know, things come to a little bit of a slow pace because you need to be right there where you are. So that's why they're telling you to sit in the power, because taking that time to yourself, taking the time to just be, even if you just sit and be, like literally, okay, just sit and be in the moment is such a powerful thing. feel your light energy. You can feel your energetic vibration, okay? If you just sit still. So there's big energy like of you just not sitting still, baby, you know. Take some time to yourself, especially when you find yourself feeling very anxious, you know, because I get like that, you know, after a little bit, you know, I get anxiety like so bad, okay, but I feel like it comes with the gifts, okay? Like sometimes you're gonna be anxious, you're gonna feel an array of emotions sometimes because you can feel the emotions of the people around you and of like spirits in the spiritual realm, okay? So you have to find your peace, find your center, and always know how to keep that, how to stay in touch with your own self, you know? So you know when is that energy is yours or when it is not yours, okay? That's what I meant to say. What else? But I said when is that energy, so maybe this could even be like around a certain time of day where you just feel really anxious or you just feel like, you know, this sudden energy of like discomfort, okay? We got the thinking woman right here, but also you could just be overthinking. Like, just enjoy the journey, okay? And just know nobody can stop it. Like, I feel like, I don't know, maybe you could be just overthinking, okay? I could almost feel it like it's such a like heavy feeling. And this could be a feeling that people are like sending at you. Maybe you're feeling like I don't know, like the pressure of an ancestor or something. You have to cleanse your energy, baby. And also, you have to be very careful and aware of what it is that you're doing if you're going to be doing like spiritual things, okay? Like get as educated as you can before you try to do certain things. Like you need to be educated so you can know, you know, which side of the spectrum whatever you're getting into is on. That's why they call you to read so many different things. Spirit will have you reading about everything, okay? I done read about all the stuff, okay? Witchcraft and everything else. Just so I could know, oh no, we don't do that. Okay, that's okay. We don't do that. No. Spirit literally took the time to like educate me, so instead of, you know, questioning your gifts and getting anxious, when it is time to mirror spirit, like really trust them and trust the strategy that they have going with you. And know that if you are having any financial constraints, that this is going to ease up. I also feel like people could have been trying to affect your money and finances, or there was this what did it say, this mind shadow that they were sending in was like, you know, energy of poverty, you know, energy to make you feel like not so confident, like just clouding your mind with false ideas and thoughts about you. And when you cut that cord, you really changed all of that. But I think that there could be a little bit of residual energy from that, you know? They finna get this judgment though. I want you to know, okay? We got the magician and the seven of swords, okay? So they've been doing that sneaky magic. They've been doing that sneaky magic, baby. But with this Ace of Pentacles energy, what is yours will always be yours. You don't have to worry about that. With the Knight of Cups, you know, the ancestors, I mean, the Ascended Masters and the ancestors, okay, are always going to show up and give you that beautiful love. They're always going to, you know, push energies of grace and, you know, show you gratitude and give you all the love that you need. And when you return it, it creates this beautiful higher bond that you never had with anyone or anything in life, okay? And I think that you really are there. You just like give yourself some leeway, okay? It's okay for you to get a little bit anxiety or get stressed out, but it's all about you coming back to center, coming back to the power, and not thinking anybody has any access to you in any type of way, because they really don't. It don't matter what they use. They can use crystals, they can go to the graveyard, they can put you in the water, they can do all that shit that they love to do. They do it over and over again, okay? They do it like damn, I'm here, and they do it every other day, okay? They make sure that they do some magic on you, because they feel like they're keeping you right where they want you, but you are where God needs you to be at, not where they want you at. So make sure that you remain very aware of that. What's angels of balance, babalawo, and crystals? The Five of Pentacles, okay? So, like I said, this balance has brought you in from out of the cold. It's over. They can never access you again, okay? What's seventh chakra, babalawo, and crystals? That's a good idea, okay? The Five of Cups. And they're very sad about it. This is what I'm saying. What's anxiety, babalawo, and crystals, okay? The Three of Wands. And that's what I was saying. This energy, like yes, you could be a little bit anxious sometimes, I'm hearing autistic. You could be kind of autistic, and you could just have a lot of different things that goes on in your mind because you are extremely gifted, okay? And so before you started to have this balance that you were coming into at this time, they were sending in so much energy, it's not even funny. But now that's not the type of energy that's coming in, or even if that negative energy is coming in, you're very good at transmuting that energy, turning that energy around. And you just need to keep it right there and try to stay as far away from the feelings they want you to feel as possible, and just feel like yourself. What's magician in the mirror, babalawo, and crystals? The Ace of Wands, okay? Because the way that you mirror the divine, baby, it's so great. And it's just so authentic and natural to you. And I think a lot of people recognize that. But I did show you the Six of Wands at first. Excuse me, you could even be like in the public eye. You could be someone who gets a lot of attention, okay? But you get a lot of attention whether you think you do or not. Like, people are very, very invested in you, and look at her sitting here looking in the mirror putting the lipstick on, okay, worried about her damn self. And that's what you are too. So that's what it is, okay? Look, standing in your strength. What's a strategy, babalawo, and crystals? We got the Seven of Wands and standing your ground, like I said, with this strategy energy. There is a plan, okay? I'm hearing, I know God got a plan for me. I don't know what it is. I'm just out here trying to handle my biz, and that's what it is. You're really not worried about anyone trying to access your secrets or whatever. Like, I think you're just coming into this energy where you're very secure in yourself and in your gifts and just allowing them to grow naturally. And that's exactly what you need to do. But also to be very patient with yourself and don't overwhelm yourself while you're trying to figure it out. And don't be talking to yourself like, you should be in some energy that you're already in. Like, really take the time with yourself to continue to grow, because it's all a part of this plan, baby. It's all going according to how it should be going. We got the King of Swords, okay? And there could just, I don't know, you could be having a little bit of a mental battle with not only yourself, but also having to protect your psychic energy a lot on the outside of you. But you're doing great, okay? You're built and made for this. Like I said, it's a part of the plan. These are all allowed occurrences. So if you just go with the flow and have that trust in the divine, that no one can access your energy, and just learn from whatever it is that they're sending your way as best you can, then things go a lot smoother. What's financial constraints, babalawo, and crystals? Judgment, okay? Like I said these folks gonna get this judgment, okay? They finna have the same financial constraints that they wanted for you. What's journey, babalawo, and crystals? They're jumping, okay? We got the Nine of Wands in reverse. So know that, like, your time of being tired and battle weary is like over. And also, you could have been getting ganged up on by like 9 people. That's what I'm getting. Like, they really have been trying to make your journey very difficult. And I think for so long, you were tired, you were battle weary. And it's like you've made the right decisions. The Knight of Wands can also be about being undecided. Like, now I think that you know exactly where you want to go on your journey, and you know exactly which way you should be walking, which makes them too late, okay? That make them too late. They'll never get you. You already tapped into the divine source. Like I said, you have the key. You have the stability that you need to carry on this journey. You're extremely emotionally intelligent now. Like I said, you closed that cycle with the world. that is the time where they can access your mind and access you, or whatever is over. Okay? Look at the Seven of Swords. It snuck up on them. That's what I heard. I heard it snuck up on them too. They never expected you to come out of hermit mode the way that you came out of hermit mode, looking and being like you, okay? It's almost like nobody ever even seen you, you know? Nobody ever even seen you before. You found this balance, okay? They never even knew you, okay? Because they was doing magic on you from the gate, okay? So you just have to know that, like, the more you get in, the more comfortable you get, baby, the more you are being yourself. And that's a good thing. That's keeping everything and everybody out of your mind, out of your energy. And they trying to figure out, ooh, they trying to figure out, look at this ego death, okay? You putting a death to them, okay? You're killing off the egos of them. Because I get this energy of, like, these people, like, they thought they were so powerful. They was going to just, like, steal all the secrets and just take all the gifts right out of your head, like right out of your DNA. They was going to strip you of everything that you had. But you got the most faith I ever did see, okay? You got big faith. Look at this. Manifest year with creation. You are meant to be a co-creator. And when it comes to making choices, if you got to choose between them or God, you always going to choose God. And I think this, and I heard, like, and they always going to choose the money, so this could even be about some sort of money or something. What's Angels of Balance, the Divine Source, and the Five of Pentacles? We got peace, okay? So, like I said, you came in from out of the cold, and now it's time for you to have this peace. And, the Ascended Masters are definitely standing by you all the way, trying to make sure that you get this, We got let go. So don't be afraid to, like, let loose and really celebrate this time and celebrate where you're at and celebrate that nobody could get into your energy if they tried. What's the seventh chakra, the Five of Cups, and the Divine Source? We got Yiwa with guidance, okay? It's like you'll always be guided, especially if you're in a situation that feels kind of sad or feels kind of difficult. Know that that's when the angels and ancestors and ascended masters are there by your side the most, when you're going through the hardest things. But they are by your side for extra support. They already know you got this. They already know you can handle anything that comes along, because they already made sure that you were on that energy. In fact, they'll hold that happening back until you are a vibrational match for that test. What's anxiety, the Three of Wands, and the Divine Source? Enchantment with celebration, okay? So celebrate the fact that you have broken yourself out of this enchantment that you were in before. You're no longer in that energy, and you need to trust in yourself and in the balance and in all the power that you have built up within you, baby. Because it's beautiful. It's just gorgeous, okay? I just love the way they're talking to you. What's Magician in the Mirror, and the Ace of Wands, and the Divine Source? We got Witch Doctor with wisdom, okay? I feel like no matter, like, how many witch doctors or, practitioners or whatever that they called, they never could access your energy. But I feel like your ancestors, or like your ancestors could be like powerful witch doctors and literal angels, and like real deities and warriors, okay, are a part of your ancestral line. And nobody could really fuck with you or the magic that you hold very naturally within. Not to mention these they in the spiritual realm kicking ass for you, okay? All these beautiful ascended master type of energy is so powerful with their own experiences and their own lessons. So call out to them and ask for their support, because they also hold so much wisdom. Of course, they are infusing you with wisdom every second. You're just only becoming more and more wise. But They're very wise and always have a word, or some love or some boost or some encouragement to give you. So don't be afraid to like reach out. But oh, you're in such a powerful place. Okay, that shit fire. With strategy, the Seven of Wands, and the Divine Source, we got accountability. Okay, so it's like you take accountability for yourself in an amazing way, and that's very beautiful. That's what's got you wearing this crown. But I think that you awakening, I don't feel like you awoke that. I feel like that was very natural for you always. Okay, but I think that this energy that you're in, it's like you've been doing it all along, but now you're doing it in a very loud way, where it's like very obvious to the people that this is how you react. You're like, okay, my bad, I'm sorry. Like, okay, you say I offended you, I did this, I did that. Well, I apologize. I didn't mean to do that, or that wasn't my intention. And it's like people are just seeing this very reasonable side of you. Like, they just really love this. But also, that energy right there is forcing other people to have to take accountability for the things that they have been doing. And that's why they're under this judgment. What's financial constraints, judgment, and the divine source? Okay, like I said, you giving these people ego deaths, a tower for them, a terrible tower for them. Okay, but I mean, I don't know. It just depends on them. I was gonna say, could turn out to be a good tower for them, but it's gonna be terrible at first because they're gonna have to do all of the karma, But it's so much karma. That's why I say I don't know. I don't know if it'll ever be good. Maybe good for them in the next lifetime because they'll be then paid a lot of it back. What's the Nine of Wands in reverse? The journey and the divine source. We got grace with Osayin. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, Osanyin. So just continue to have this grace. It's like he's missing an arm and a leg, but he's still, holding his bow and looking like, this straight warrior on the ground. I think like people wanted to leave you, wounded or whatever. But I'm hearing like, first I was afraid, I was petrified, okay? I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. Like you was always gonna be able to survive any and everything that you ever went through. Like I don't know why people still think they could like tap into your energy and access your secrets or break into your dreams or do any of the nonsensical things they keep trying to do. They think they are like these super powerful witch doctors themselves. Like they hold all the wisdom and that celebration. I should be celebrating if anybody's gonna be celebrating. But no, they're gonna get this tower and this judgment. And if they work hard enough, maybe they can get to the energy of celebration that you had to work so hard to get to. What is the final thought on this? Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights just thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong. And I learned how to get along. And so you're back from outer space. What you saying? I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed the stupid locks. I should have made you leave the key. If I'd have known for just 1 second, you'll be back to bother me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Okay, so this person could be coming back around too. Okay, like this could be someone who recently came back around. Okay, and it's like they thought they were going to be able to dominate you, but really they just ended up feeling very exposed in your energy. And you also could have people who are like trying to mimic you or whatever, but you're just very special, baby. You're an anomaly, and they don't understand the blessing energy of it all. They're like, how did they get so lucky? And that's what it is. I got to figure out their secrets, but they done figured out how to get this wrath. Okay, that's all they gonna get. So don't worry about being in isolation. Okay, I don't think you are. Not by the sounds of that song. I should have changed them stupid locks. I should have made you leave the key if I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. Go on now, go. Okay? Get up out of here, boy or girl. So we got this is release, okay? It says when the time comes when the time comes when you cannot grieve anymore and it's time to let go, release is that next step. This card may come to you when you need help moving forward or accepting an ending. It is time to move on, rise up, and release yourself from the past. Release represents the transition between letting go and moving on. It is that moment when we become aware that we can no longer hold on to the past or an event that cannot be altered. You may need to consider if your situation is blocked or impacted by something that needs to be released. And that's very interesting, So it could be like, though you already cut the cord, but I did say that earlier. I said there could be a little bit of residual energy left over from that, and that you need to cleanse your energy. So, yeah, maybe doing a little bit of shadow work to get rid of the rest of that mind shadow energy that they were throwing at you that's no longer affecting you. And try not to be so resistant to spirit. It says, you are the sky. Everything else, it's just the weather. And I said something about the weather. That's wild. Okay, I love that. So I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something out of this that you needed. And I will see you later, my love. Bye.